Okay. Now 12 root 3 plus 12 root 3. So that becomes 24 root 3. And then minus, 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 and the terms will be added. So this is 16 and this is 3 into 9 is 27. So 27 and 16, how much? This is 13, carry 1, 43. So minus of 43, right? And then divided by, now 16 whole square is how much?
11. No.
16 into 16. Oh, there is a mistake, Sarah. It's not 16, 4. 4 whole square, right? A is actually 4, B is 3 root 3. So now it becomes 16 minus, now 3 root 3 into 3 root 3. So what will you get? 3 into 3 is 9, and then root 3 into root 3 is 3, so 27. Correct, Sarah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how much is this? 16 minus 27, you tell me? 24 under root 3 minus 43, then 16 minus 27. 11 or minus 11?
Minus 11.
Minus 11, right? So I can also take minus common from the numerator, so that minus minus will get cancelled out. So in the numerator, the minus term will become plus and the plus term will become minus. All right. And then the minus from the denominator will also be gone. So this will be the answer. See, Sarah, without practice, you will not be able to solve any of the question. You have to sit with a pen, a blank copy, and obviously no solutions in front of you. Then only you will learn how to solve it. Yes, Sarah?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Only look at solutions when you get stuck, not before that. Yes, Abdullah, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's start with exercise 8.3. So Sarah, rest of the questions we will be taking up afterwards. You will be, yeah. Let's start with 8.3 now. So in 8.3, basically, okay, in 8.1, Abdullah, we studied about ratios, right? Okay, then
Yes,
8.2, we studied about the
about
value.
angles.
Yeah, about angles, the value of different angles. Now we will study about complementary relationships, complementary angles here. The exercise
Supplementary.
complementary only the trigonometric ratios are only complementary, right? We are not going into supplementary angles now. Now complementary relations are this, that if you have sine of 90 minus of theta, right? This will become cos of theta. That's one relationship, right? Similarly, tan of 90 minus of theta, this will become cot of theta. So tan and cot are complementary to each other. Sine and cos are complementary to each other. Got it? And the remaining two, that is sec of 90 minus theta, will become cosec theta. So they are also complementary with each other. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so you have to remember, like sine and cos, they are complementary. Then tan and cot are complementary. And then sec and cosec are complementary with each other. So these are the three relationships you have to remember. Now, for example, I'm writing sine of 90 minus of 30 degree, right? So the answer will be cos of 30. Like whatever I'm subtracting from 90, that angle will come here. Getting it? That's how you write it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For example, I'm writing cos of 90 minus of A, right? So whatever I'm subtracting from 90, this will become your sine of A. So sine 90 minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 minus theta is sine theta. Like both way it is applicable, right? They are complementary. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, this means that if I write cot of 90 minus theta, that will become tan theta. So they both are complementary to each other. So both way it will be applicable. So based upon these three relationships, the exercise 8.3 is based. Now please open the book and see exercise 8.3, both of you. So it's very short exercise. Let's take it quickly.
Ma'am, is this full chapter coming?
Sorry.
Is this full chapter coming?
Yes, trigonometry full chapter you have to do. It's important, Sarah. Trigonometry will be used even up to your masters, and always you will be using it in your life, in your higher studies, especially in physics, if you are taking science. So trigonometry is very important chapter. Practice it well right here itself. So first question, evaluate. Now first question, first part, sine of 18 degree divided by cos of 72 degree. Now see 18 degree, 72 degree, we don't know their values, right? So we try to solve it in different way. So now you can see, if I subtract 90 minus 18, how much I'll get? I'll get 72, that you can see, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Abdullah? So, okay. So this 18 can be written like this. Can I write it sine of 90 minus of 72? Can I write it like this? 18 can be written as 90 minus 72.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I have cos 72 degree. Now look at the numerator. So it's 90 minus theta. So that will become cos of theta. So I'll get cos of 72 now. Correct? And then I have cos of 72. So they will cancel out. Answer will be 1. Got the point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Similarly, second part. If I take tan of 26 degree divided by cot of 64 degree, right? So you can convert tan or you can convert cot, whichever you wish. For example, this 64, can I write it 90 minus 26? No problem.
No,
So
ma'am.
tan 26 degree divided by cot of, now 64 I can write 90 minus 26, right? So this is tan of 26 degree, and now this is cot 90 minus theta. So that will become tan theta, right? So it will become tan of 26 degree, and the answer will be 1. Yes, Abdullah, any confusion here?
No.
No? Yeah. Okay. Now third part. This is cos of 48 degree minus sine of 42 degree, correct? So now again you can see, for example, look at this 42. If I do 90 minus of 48, I'll get 42, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Basically, I'm trying to make this angle same in both cos and sine so that I can subtract it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll convert one of them. So leave it cos 48, you keep it here, minus sine of. Now this 42 can be written as 90 minus 48, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so it will be cos of 48 degree minus, this is sine 90 minus theta, it will be cos theta. So it will be cos 48 degree now. And the answer will be 0. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fourth part I'm leaving for you. Written.
Yes, ma'am.
Sarah, I'll do one thing, Sarah. I can provide you the recordings of exercise 8.1 and 8.2, right? So
Yeah, ma'am.
whatever questions are remaining, uh, you can just go through the recordings and just try to solve it. And in case you get stuck, then you let me know. We will take up some extra class and we will cover it up. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. But give it a try. I think you will be able to do it. Yes, Abdullah, done? Right. Let's take second question now. Now show that first part. You have to show that tan of 48 degree into tan of 23 degree into tan of 42 degree into tan of 67 degree is equal to 1. You have to show this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's take the left hand side and try to solve it. So I take tan of 48 degree, then tan of 23 degree, then tan of 42 degree, then tan of 67 degree, right? Okay. Now you can see some combinations here. Yes, Abdullah, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can see this 23 plus 67 is actually 90, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And similarly, 48 plus 42 is also 90, right? So I'll just switch it. Like I write it like this, tan of 48 degree into tan of 42 degree. So let me just combine them together. And then tan of 23 degree into tan of 67 degree. No problem.
Yes, ma'am.
Just shifted their place. Okay. Now one of the tan I'm going to change. So this 48, I can write tan of 90 minus 42. 48 can be written as 90 minus 42, right?
Yeah.
And then I have tan 42 degree. Similarly, this 23, I can write tan of 90 minus 67 degree, right? And then I have tan 67 degree. Yes, Abdullah? Okay. Now this becomes 90 minus theta. Okay, this is your theta. So tan 90 minus theta becomes your cot theta, right? So that becomes cot of 42 degree. And then you have tan of 42 degree, correct? Again, this is tan 90 minus theta. Okay, so this will become cot theta. So this will become cot of 67 degree into tan of 67 degree, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now cot and tan are inverse of each other. So this cot 45 can be written as 1 upon tan 42, sorry. And then you have tan 42, right? Into, similarly, this cot 67 can be written as 1 upon tan 67 degree. And then you have tan 67 degree. So they actually cancel out each other. So you have 1 into 1, answer is 1. That is equal to your RHS. Yes, Abdullah, any confusion here?
Ma'am, how did like tan 90 minus 42 become cot 42?
Yeah, so that's the relationship, that tan of 90 minus of theta is actually cot of theta. So whatever you are subtracting from 90, that becomes your cot angle, right?
Okay, ma'am.
So if I'm writing 90 minus 42, so I'll get cot 42.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now second part, you are going to try yourself. I'm giving you 5 minutes.
I'm done.
Yes, hello. Is there any progress with the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you done it?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Abdullah, have you done it?
Yes, ma'am, I did. I finished.
Okay. So let us do the third question. Very good if you have done. Third one now. So third one says that tan of 2a is equal to cot of a minus of 18 degree, right? Where 2a is an
Yes,
acute
ma'am.
angle, right? So we know that when we write tan theta, it's understood that theta is an acute angle, right? I have explained it in the first exercise itself. Right. If this, find the value of a, okay? Now, how will you do it? Now, look at again this relation that tan of 90 minus of theta is how it is written. It is written as cot of theta, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Abdullah? And also the inverse, that
Yes,
cot of 90 minus of theta, that becomes your tan of theta. So whatever you have here, you get it here, right? So this tan of 2a, can I write it like this? That cot of 90 minus of 2a. So ultimately I'll get tan of
yes,
2a.
ma'am.
Yes. And then I have cot of a minus of 18 degree. Correct? Now both side, it is cot of theta is equal to cot of theta. So that means this theta is equal to this theta, right? Because you have an equal to sign, that means whatever you have here, it is equal to this side, right? So that means your 90 minus 2a is equal to a minus of 18. Now simply solve it, find the value of a. So 90 plus 18 is equal to a plus 3a. And this is 8, 108 is equal to your, 4a. And then divide it. So 4 into 2 is 8, then 28. A is 27 degree, am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the value of angle A. Now, fourth question. See, this exercise is very easy. Just remember the ratios, like relationships correctly. Now, fourth question, that tan of A is equal to cot of B. Now you have to prove that A plus B is equal to 90 degree, right?
Ma'am, in the book, the answer is 36 degrees.
36 degree. Oh yeah, so here's the mistake, Sarah. So A plus not 3A, it is 2A, right? So I'll get 3A here. So A will be 36. Now you divide 108 divided by 3. That will give you 3 into 3 is 9 and 18, 36 is equal to A, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So calculation mistake was there. Now fourth question, tan A is equal to cot B. So you can simply convert one tan into cot or cot into B, no problem. So I'm converting this like tan A is equal to. Now this cot of B, can I write it like this? Tan of 90 minus B? Yes?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
tan of 90 minus theta will become cot theta. Yes, Abdullah. So whatever I'm subtracting from 90, that will come in cot. Yeah. So now I have tan of both, like I'm taking tangent on both sides. So that means your A is actually equal to 90 minus B. And now you take this B here. So A plus B is equal to 90, which you have to prove.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, Abdullah, done. Now fifth question. So again, similar, sec of 4A is equal to cosec of A minus of 20 degree. This is given. You have to find the value of A. Again, I have a relationship between sec and cosec, right? Sec 90 minus theta is equal to cosec theta. So this, this 4A, I can write cosec of 90 minus 4A. So this will ultimately give me sec 4A. Yes, Abdullah?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, because sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta, or cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta. So whatever you are subtracting here, you will get it here.
Okay.
Now both side cosec, so that means your this angle is equal to this angle. So 90 minus of 4A is equal to A minus of 20. Now solve it and tell me how much is A. Yes, how much is A, Sarah?
Ma'am, just 1 minute.
Yes, Abdullah, how much is A? So much of time you are taking?
Ma'am, just I have to divide 22, 22.
22.
Okay. A is 22, right. Sixth question now. See, if ABC are interior angles of a triangle, then show that. So you have to show that sine of B plus C by 2 is equal to cos of A by 2, right? This you have to show. And ABC are interior angles of a triangle. So we know that the sum of the angle is 180 degree in any triangle. Yes. So
Yes,
that
ma'am.
means your angle A plus angle B plus angle C is 180 degree. Angle sum property. So this we know, right? Now, as you can see, we want b plus c on one side. So I'll do one thing. I'll keep b plus c here, and then I'll do 180 minus of a. Any problem?
No,
No?
ma'am.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now I divide both side by 2. As you can see, I have b plus c by 2. So I do b plus c divided by 2 is equal to 180 minus of a divided by 2. Yes? Okay. So b plus c divided by 2. Okay, I'll do one thing. Now I take both side. Let's take sine of both sides. No problem. So I take sine of b plus c by 2 is equal to sine of 180 minus a divided by 2. So I've taken sine on both sides. Yes? Okay. So this becomes your sine of b plus c by 2. And this becomes your sine of, so I'm just separating the two. So it is 180 by 2, that becomes 90, and minus of a by 2. Yes, can I write it like this?
Yeah.
Okay, then sine of b plus c by 2. Now sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. So I get cos of a by 2. So whatever I'm subtracting from 90, that will become cos. So it's proved.
Then, ma'am.
Yes, Abdullah, any confusion here?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, last question of this exercise, 7th question. So this is given that sine of 67 degree and plus cos of 75 degree. Right, you have to express this in terms of trigonometric ratios of angles between 0 and 45. Now here you can see the angle are greater than 45, right? You have to keep your angle between, like whatever your theta is, you have to keep it between 0 and 45. Correct? Okay. So how can you do it? You can, how much is 90 minus of 67? That is 10 minus 7 is 3. And then 8, 23, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this 67, can I write like this? Sine of 90 minus of 23. So ultimately I'll get 67, right? So this 67 I have converted 90 minus 23 plus cos of. Again, this 75 I can write 90 minus of 15. No problem. Yes, Abdullah, any problem here?
No, ma'am. No.
Yes, okay. Now this is sine 90 minus theta. So it will become cos theta. So I'll get cos of 23 degree, right? Plus. Now this is cos of 90 minus theta. It will become sine theta. So I'll get sine of 15 degree. So can you see the difference now? The angle, basically the angle 75 has been converted into 15. The 67 angle has actually become now 23. So now you can see your angles are falling between 0 and 45. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Abdullah, I think some questions I gave in the homework from the previous exercises. Have you completed?
Yes. Yes.
So will you send me pictures of any homework, Abdullah?
Okay, ma'am. I will.
So I have only 10 minutes remaining. I don't want to start the new exercise today. Let us take some questions from previous exercise itself, right? Okay, so practice questions now. Abdullah. Now both of you will solve it and tell me. This is sine square of 60 degree plus 2 into tan of 45 degree minus cos square of 30 degree. Now tell me the answer, both of you. Put the values and solve it.
Okay. Ma'am, the answer is 7/2.
Okay, Sarah, what about your answer?
Ma'am,
No, it's not 7/2, Abdullah. It's wrong. Do it again. Carefully.
ma'am, 2.
Okay. How much is tan sine 60? Tell me quickly.
3
Root,
root 3/2.
root 3
Root
by 2.
3 by 2 whole square. Okay. 2
Yes.
into 1045 is 1, right?
1. Yeah.
Minus. Cos 30 is again
Root 3
root 3
by
by 2
2.
whole
2.
square.
Yeah.
So root 3 into root 3 becomes 3 by 4 plus 2,
Ma'am,
8 by 4. So that becomes 2, Abdullah. Now you take the LCM 4, right? So you get 3 plus 2 into 4 is 8 minus 3. So plus 3 minus 3, you get 8 by 4. Answer is 2, right? Okay, one more
Yes, ma'am.
question. So if, like I'm saying that tan of 5 theta divided by 2 is equal to under root 3, right? Obviously, theta is an acute angle here. You have to find the value of 2 theta. I mean, you will find theta and you will multiply it with 2. So find the value of 2 theta. This question was asked in CBSE 2014. Who will tell me how to do it?
Ma'am, is that 5 theta?
5 theta divided by 2. Yes, Abdullah, how to do this question? Any guess, Abdullah? See, in this type of question, when you have 10 on the left hand side, right? So you need a tan on the right hand side also. Otherwise, you will not be able to solve it, right? So that both side you can remove the tan and angle will be same, right? So you try to convert the right hand side into tan of some angle, correct? So this will be written as tan of 5 theta divided by 2 is equal to root 3. Root 3 can be written as tan of 60, isn't it? Look at the
Yes,
table,
ma'am.
tan of 60. Yes, Abdullah? This is standard value, root 3, tan 60. Now you can remove the tan. Don't cut it like this, okay? Don't do this. This is not algebra. I have told it in the previous class also. This is not algebra. You cannot cut it like this. Basically, you are... See, this cut... Anyway, I'll explain it later on. We don't cut tan like this. Basically, this is not algebra. This is actually tangent of angle 5 theta by 2 and tangent of angle 60. So this actually implies that the angles are now same. So we don't cut it. We simply write that this implies that 5 theta divided by 2 is 60, correct? Right? And now you can simply solve it. So 5 theta, that becomes 2 into 60, and your theta will become 2 into 60 divided by 5. So that becomes 5 into 1, and then 5 into 1 is 5, and then 12. So 12 into 2 is 24, right? And you have to find 2 theta. So you will do 2 into 24, and this will be 2 into 4, 48 degrees. So 2 theta is 48 degrees. Fine, Abdullah? Okay, Sarah.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I think this much is enough for today. We have covered 3 exercises, Sarah, and 1 and 2 exercise. The questions which are remaining, I'll ask the office to share the recordings with you. You will try to do it. Otherwise, we will be taking up some extra time and then we will solve it together. But first of all, I want you to solve them on your own, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So they are similar kind of questions which we have already done. And you cannot do trigonometry unless you devote like 1 hour daily to it. You have to practice well for a few days. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, then now you can leave. Yes, Abdullah, any confusion now? Okay, Abdullah has left. Okay, Sarah, then you can also left now.
Bye, ma'am.
Okay, bye. Yeah, Shri Harsha, hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's take 2-3 minutes for others to join. We still have time for the class. So I'm just taking a